All of the nation's air traffic controllers should be back on the job soon after Congress voted to end the furloughs forced a week ago by the budget-wide spending cuts known as the sequester. The lawmakers did so just in time to catch their own flights out of town for spring vacation. Jan Crawford is on Capitol Hill this morning with more. Jan, there's something to the timing here.
I think you could say that, Margaret. Good morning, and good morning, Anthony. You know, Congress is known for gridlock, but it moved pretty quickly to approve this legislation to end the furloughs on the air traffic controllers that have delayed more than 5,000 flights and angered travelers across the country.
The yeas are 361, the nays are 41.
The House swiftly approved the measure just before leaving town for its week-long spring recess. Republican Senator Susan Collins of Maine, a chief author, highlighted what was at stake.
This really matters because it affects jobs, particularly as the peak summer travel season occurs.
The bill allows the FAA to use up to $253 million from airport improvement funds to return air traffic controllers to full staff. It also prevents small airport towers across the country from closing. Some House Republicans argued the administration could have avoided some of the furloughs, but instead were looking to make a political point.
From the very beginning of sequestration, this administration and its departments claimed that they did not have the flexibility to avoid cuts that would affect Americans the most.
But House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi took issue with that, saying politics wasn't in the equation.
The safety of our airport should not be subject to political debate. Neither should the education of our children, the nutrition for our seniors, 4 million meals on wheels.
But the White House called it a Band-Aid solution.
This is $253 million out of an $80+ billion over 7-month problem. And Congress should do the responsible thing and stop dealing with these issues from crisis to crisis.
Now the White House says the president will sign this measure, and Margaret and Anthony is rejecting any suggestion that business travelers or those members of Congress are getting any kind of special treatment because the FAA is getting this extra funding.
Jan Crawford on Capitol Hill. Thanks.